You're watching Suck Professor. Hello, everybody. It's me, Hank. I'm joined by
James.
James, we got enemies coming. Look out! We're talking about the exotic scout. Oh, well, they didn't want to mess with you.
No.
They must have seen the gun you're holding, the Touch of Malice.
Yep.
I'd say it's got more than a touch. Wouldn't you?
Just a bit.
Boy, by the way, just a quick note. This place needs to fire their cleaning lady. Look at all those bones, man. It's like, hey, sweep that up. There it is. Look at that gun. Holy crap. That is an intimidating, terrifying thing, man. That's like a gun some sort of like Satan's weird goth teenager would use.
Yeah, and there's nothing about designing a gun that speaks more to the quality and the time spent than having a developer put a dirty towel over it.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, we really want players to see this gun, so we're going to put leather and dirt.
Yeah, that's that looks like Scarecrow's from Batman. The Batman villain Scarecrow's like old underwear.
And
that's
it's
what
a
that is.
little charm bracelet on the end,
Yeah.
so you know it's got a sensitive side.
Well, sure, and maybe that's a locket. Maybe there's a picture of a demon woman inside that. You know,
Maybe.
some old bitch that died in the 40s. The spinning gyroscope rings with the black hole in the middle, or whatever the hell that is. That's pretty badass.
Well, with that, there's actually a Grimoire card that talks about this gun, and that basically alludes to that being the soul of Oryx within the gun.
Really?
Yep.
Is it like is the soul of Oryx one is like spread around so you can collect it, or is it like the soul?
The soul, I would say.
Okay.
Which makes no sense considering so many people have it, but you know, let's look beyond that.
Hey, dude, it's marketing, all right?
Yeah.
You think Pepsi all has the same pep? The front has a spike, otherwise known as a bayonet. Can you attack with that?
No, you cannot. There are a couple of guns in the game, including the Red Death, that have this, but it's not functional.
It's just
it's purely cosmetic.
Cosmetic. I'd call it intimidating, actually. So what's underneath there? What's underneath the clothing?
You want to look under its skirt?
Yes, of course.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we need to find someone else who has that in order to do that. So we could kind of crouch down and look there, but...
Oh, is that possible? You can actually, like...
yeah, if we were to find someone else holding one in the wild, we could take a look.
That could tip it up to actually look under there? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, well, it's pretty impressive looking gun. Let's look at some stats.
Alrighty. So starting at the top, Touch of Malice is an exotic scout rifle. Let them feel every lash, every curse, every touch of malice that they first dealt to me. Eris Morn.
Who's Eris Morn?
Eris Morn is that freaky three-eyed woman in the tower.
Oh yeah, she cries black ooze.
Yes, and she was, you know, captured in a sense by the Hive, and she was not happy about that.
Right.
So she has a lot of malice towards the Hive.
So she's pissed. Did she invent this gun?
Well, she helps you. It's basically, to get this gun, you start a quest with her called Shattered Past.
Okay.
And you go through a long way. You find 5 calcified fragments, which turns into the need for 45 calcified fragments, multiple steps, defeat Oryx, all, you know, it's a lot of steps in order to get this gun. This is
Would you say it's one of the hardest guns to get?
I would say that, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe we'll do a video explaining that in greater detail.
Absolutely.
Obviously, there's plenty of guides on the net for how to get it.
Okay. So let's start off. Let's not look at the main stat yet. Let's start off with the smaller ones, then we'll move back to the big one.
Sounds
so
good.
soft ballistics, less recoil, penalty to impact, not a big, you know. Smooth ballistics, increased recoil, boost to range. So you lose a lot of stability. I typically wouldn't pick this.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Its stability is already not that great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And for a scout rifle, you want stability. So
Yes.
smart drift control, predictable and controllable recoil, penalty to range. I might go with that, actually. I will go
Which
with
one
that.
have you been using?
I've been using this one because I haven't really been paying much attention to what I've been using. But this one, I think, is probably the better option for me, at least.
Right.
In my
Well,
playstyle.
you're such an excitable man.
Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a bunk. I don't know. I hate those ones. They're just dumb.
Yeah. All right. Snapshot. Aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. So that's, but at a penalty to range.
Yeah.
If you're already using Hammer Forged. Improved range and accuracy, which obviously is my favorite.
Okay.
And flared magwell. Reload this weapon even faster.
Reload even faster.
Right. Which, as you'll see in a minute, that may not even be relevant to this gun.
Okay.
And then Touch of Mercy. 3 rapid kills will return a portion of the wielder's health.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
So it sounds good, but what makes this gun special? What makes it the Touch of Malice? And what does that is Touch of Malice.
Oh, well,
Final round of the magazine regenerates and deals bonus damage at the cost of wielder's life force.
So your final bullet will inflict more damage, but you'll lose life.
Yes, it does.
Wow,
basically double damage.
Oh, double. Okay.
So I'll show you exactly what that means.
Okay.
So you can see right here I have, it's auto, by the way, so I can hold it down and fire all my clips.
Nice.
Now I have 1 bullet left, but as I fire, I never lose that bullet.
Whoa.
That regenerates your ammo, but you lose health at the same time. If you look at the top, that's my health.
Okay, 1. Okay, now look at the health bar at the top, and then just start shoot, just kind of at an even pace. Keep going. Go. So that's how long it took to get rid of about a third of your health. 6 or 7 shots,
Right.
whatever that was.
But bear in mind, this is an auto gun. Auto, you know, so if you were to basically just go to town and hold it down, that's
You could kill yourself.
very easily.
Yes. The world's first suicide where you point the gun away from you. All right, just for fun, James is going to kill himself with this gun just by shooting at the sky. Take that, stars! Take that, Alpha Centauri! And he's dead. That's so funny. Yeah, so point proven.
Right. And you'll notice even that when you're at full clip, the view of the gun changes. So right now, if you look at that spinny thing,
Yes.
it looks fairly normal for this gun. But
Yeah.
if you were to get down to 1 ammo, you see it's charging up and then it turns green.
Oh, yeah. Keep
So
doing that. I want to see more of it. Go. Shoot more. Oh, it stays green like that,
Yeah.
the way it is.
And you can see right here, that did 600 damage. 600.
Not bad.
Now, if I were to reload and hit him the same way,
Uh-huh.
without that boost on, let's see if we can do that. 300. So you can see it's exactly double damage.
Yeah, okay. So not only does it regenerate your ammo, but that double damage thing is very powerful.
Right.
So, that's insane. I like that. Are people pretty excited about that feature?
They are in the sense that it's very, very good as a raid gun, not too great as an all-purpose everyday gun, and I can explain that.
Explain that.
Because when you're doing the raid, namely the King's Fall raid, there's certain circumstances where this gun is incredibly good. One of which is being when you're fighting against the sisters, or the two witches. There's a time where you want to deal as much damage to them as possible while you're standing inside a protective aura. That protective aura prevents you from losing health. So what that means is that while you're inside that aura firing this gun, you have unlimited ammo, unlimited health, and you can never really die from your own gun. So you're basically dealing double damage per shot consistently without any fear of dying due to the perk of the gun.
Wow.
And the same applies to Oryx. When you're fighting him and you're shooting him in the chest to stagger him, you have the same kind of aura on, and you have the same kind of benefit. So you're just basically going to town, not worrying about having to reload. That's what I meant earlier about the reload perk being kind of pointless in this gun, because you don't have to reload if you're using it in that capacity.
In that capacity. But otherwise, in an everyday manner, you might get yourself into trouble with it.
Right. And there is a glitch that you can do, which is kind of interesting. And I don't know if I'll try and replicate it real quick.
Okay.
They may patch this out too, so I wouldn't really
Don't
hinge
count on this. Don't whip this
Right.
out on Christmas dinner and make your grandma and grandpa watch your fun Touch of Malice glitch.
Right. So what I'm going to do is empty my gun, and then I'm going to go and try and get a melee kill on something. And there's about a 50% chance that this works with this particular exotic.
What are we
you see
looking
right
for?
here how it regenerated all my ammo right there?
Yeah.
So now if I were to shoot one of these guys... Oops, I'm on a controller, which is not my best.
James is used to using a...
You see it did 600 damage.
Yeah.
But you also notice it didn't take any of my health.
I did not notice that, but I believe you.
See right there?
Yeah,
See, I'm shooting right now. I'm not losing any health.
Wow.
So this is kind of an exploit where you can get 11 free shots with the double damage without losing any health by exploiting the synergy between the Touch of Malice and the Sealed Ahamkara Grasps. You gain an additional melee charge, and melee damage may reload primary weapons after you kill something with melee damage.
Oh, I see. So when it reloaded your ammo before, you got to have that Ankara thing. And for the glitch to work, you got to have the Ankara charge thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And you basically convert your last bullet into 11 bullets total, all of which have the double damage perk without the penalty of losing health.
Yes, got it. Wow.
So that has implications that are probably most useful in PvP, but it's a little bit more difficult in PvP because you have to get a melee hit in without dying and have the 50% proc work in your favor. So it's not the easiest thing to do, but I can see them fixing this. I do not think this is intended to work this way.
All right, let's blow up some of these motherfuckers, James. Come on now. So in general, though, you wanted this gun. You said in our Amalan Hung Jury SR4 review that this would replace it as your everyday.
Well,
would you now that you have it?
Now that I have it, I realize just how wrong I was about that. This is not great for a typical all-purpose gun.
Okay.
It's nice that you don't have to reload it and doesn't run out of ammo at one shot, but you're going to be taking a lot of damage in general when you're fighting enemies, and the last thing you want is for your attack to also damage you.
Sure, yeah.
So for a raid, there is no better gun in those certain circumstances, but for general everyday use, I would put this one aside.
Okay. But it's really hard to get. It's really cool looking.
Yes.
People probably are jealous, which is always nice when someone's jealous of you. At least me, because I'm a psycho. But it's so, I mean, get it. badass.
Oh yeah, you absolutely want to get it.
Yeah.
Because if you have one of these guns and you're doing the raid, you're going to be that much more valuable to your team. You're going to be able to take down the sisters really quickly, and you're going to be a force to be reckoned with against Oryx himself.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you could solo Oryx.
No, but...
I know. You keep talking about how hard that is.
Yeah.
Because you need cooperation.
Yeah, you need 6 people working in perfect tandem.
Yeah, totally. All right, man. Well, that's pretty much all there is to talk about. Well, thanks for finding our channel, everybody. I hope you enjoy the Touch of Malice. If you have any questions or you want to comment, we got a comment section on YouTube, and that's what's going on. Subscribe, like, watch our other videos, watch some of our Destiny gameplay, check out some of our other games. If you just like watching games, you like laughing and being entertained while learning, then go somewhere else, because our channel's not that. This channel's serious fucking business. You understand me, James? You fucking understand me, bitch? Huh? Huh?
Sure.
Look at me when I talk to you! Why are you staring at me?